Hey everybody, this is Tommy G.
And it's PJ.
We made a long trip out from New York all the way out to the West Coast. We are in Oakland, California, again this season. Last time we were here, we were facing the other Oakland team, the Gold Coats. This time, it's the Outlaws. The only time we face this formidable foe this season. So we just get one shot at this, and the Outlaws, they're top billing, man. It's the battle of two first-place teams, game of the week.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And let's hope that the Beewolves can turn it around here, Tom.
I know.
Kind of been on a losing streak here.
Yeah, looking at them there. If I'm looking at the last section of the season, we lose to the Sawteeth 4-1, then we lose 7-4 or 7-3, then 7-4, then 8-2, then 4-2, then 5-1. We finally get one 2-1 over the Gold Coast. Then we lose 6-4. So now, not to where you want to be going to get toward the playoffs. But talking about that 6-4 game, might as well cover that real quick. Things started off in that last game well. In the top of the first, Steve Monstour comes out with runners at the corners and lays down this sacrifice bunt to get in the first run and put the Beewolves on ahead by 1. It's still the end of the first inning that Buster Biggs comes up with 2 outs and crushes this one over the wall. It's a 2-run home run, and good to see Buster Biggs putting another one out there, Pete.
Yes, it is, yeah. That's actually good to see anybody putting them out there. I can't remember the last time we saw a Beewolf home run.
Yeah. Well, they did it. It was the way that they got back to us, though. When in the top of the third, Stockton Brickhouse comes up with 1 out, a 3-2 count, hits this center field single RBI, brings a run around from second to score a run. Remember that name, Brickhouse, has come up a lot. Still in the bottom of the third, Mash Taterson comes up with 1 out and gets a center field single of his own. Another bringing an RBI as the runner comes around from second, making it 3-2. Now the Beewolves didn't waste too much time. At the top of the fourth, Freddie Knox comes up and gets a hold of this one. Liner over the left field wall for a home run. It's his 4th of the season. Puts the Beewolves out ahead 4-2. So it looks like we got this offense going. Looks like we got the game sort of under control. And all we need to do is hold that. But the next inning, the bottom of the 5th, again, Stockton Brickhouse comes out with 1 out, and he cranks one to the left field for a home run of his own. Now, we knew Stockton could hit the ball from our time down in Florida. And then in the bottom of the 7th, Stockton Brickhouse again, 2 outs, center field double. Gets this out there, and the RBI comes around as Moore misses the ball, has to go back and get it, throws it in late. And now it's a close game. It's tied up. Still in the bottom of the 7th, then Flash Evans comes up. Again, with 2 outs. That's the theme. 2 strikes, 2 outs. Hits this one over the left field wall. It's another 2-run home run. And that puts the Wild Pigs out ahead by 2. We just couldn't hold them back.
No, we couldn't. Yeah, the pitching, who was it? Was it Levon, I believe, was on the bump, wasn't he?
Well, on that last one, it was Case Barajas, I believe.
Oh, okay, yeah, the last one. Yeah, Case. Yeah, which, again, I don't know what his problem is. I mean, he's so good, and then he just has a horrible game. Just,
yeah.
I don't.
Yeah.
All we needed him to do was come in and shut it down, you know what I mean, and hold it. And he, like you say, I think it was the first batter he faced hit that, what was it, a 2-run home run?
Yeah.
Now, and he gives up the lead. You're like, come on, man.
I think 2 home run, or 2, well, anyway, it was a home run day. Things end up here where you see Eliza Peck coming to the plate. We're thinking, okay, maybe something will happen here. Top of the 9th, Eliza Peck, though, she hits this one out in center field. It's deep, but it's going to be out. And that's where the game's going to end. 6-4 Wild Pigs in New York. We had to leave town with our tail between our legs and hopefully come all the way out here at a 5-hour flight to see if we could win one against an even hotter team.
Yes. Even hotter and better.
Yes. And it's hotter out here. All right, we got 8 other games to tell you about. The Freebooters were out at the Arctics, Pete. What do you know?
I know that the Arctics take an early lead, 4-3, and they wind up holding on and win at 5-3.
The front runners of the Freedom, all Philadelphia. It's all Freedom, 5-1.
Blowfish taking on the Moose. It's a back and forth battle, and ultimately it's going to be the Moose 7-6 in 13 innings, Tom.
Two home runs. The Platypus at the Sirloins. Sirloins eat zip.
Water Bullets taking on the Sharks. Battle of the Fish, and Sawteeth take it 7-4.
That helps us out. We got to play a Shark soon. Blowfish at the Burners, and it's the Burners 9-3.
The Heaters travel to take on the Front Runners, and the Front Runners take that one 3-2.
Ooh. Water Bulls at Sirloins. This is our division. Sirloins beat up on them 6-2. That helps us as well, too. Wow. They knocked them down a couple pegs. All right, well, we'll get to our division in a minute. But first, could you start us off in the Pioneer Conference in the Pathfinder division?
Yes, sir. In the Pathfinder, the Burners are still holding court, and they have a firm grip on first place with a record of 22-15. They have a 3.5 game lead over both the Moose and the Freedom, who occupy second place with records of 18-18.
Yeah, Freedom played well to get back into the running there. In the Uncharted division, it's these Outlaws, these Oakland Outlaws, who are in first, 23-13, with a plus 54 run differential. They would be the best team if it weren't for the Freebooters. Or, well, possibly, I think they're just slightly better than Sawteeth. Anyway, they have a 1.5 game lead against the San Diego Platypi, who will never give up. They're 1.5 games back at 22-15.
Down in the Journey division, the Freebooters, as Tom just mentioned, with a stranglehold on first place. Freebooters with a record of 25-11. They have an 8.5 game lead over the second place Grapplers, who have a record of 16-19. Freebooters also still holding on to the best run differential in the league with a plus 57.
Yeah, well, and our sister team, the Phoenix Sandcats, just 15 just at the bottom there.
They started off pretty good. They were kind of holding court, but I think once the Freebooters became so dominant, the Sandcats just started falling off.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be in the Journey division. I mean, last year's champs are down there. This year's champs may be as well. The Explorer Conference Seafair division, it's those Gold Coats that we played recently. The only team we beat in our last 7 games or 8 games, or whatever. They're 21-14, and they have a 2-game lead ahead of the Santa Monica Overdogs and the Detroit Heaters. Overdogs are 19-16, and the Heaters are 20-17.
In our very own trade division, the Beewolves still maintain a hold on first place with a record of 19-17. The Sirloins, though, coming back, they were down in, I think, 4th place for a long time.
Yeah.
But now they're only a half game out of first, and they wound up taking the division, didn't they, last season?
Yeah.
The Sirloins. So Sirloins now in second place with a record of 19-18. They're half game behind the Beewolves. And the Beewolves with a 0-run differential. So
even Steven. Well, the Sirloins actually went all the way to the finals last year. Game 3 of the finals too. They lost to the Grapplers. And then a loss tonight has us tied for first.
Yes.
So, Curiosity division, San Jose Sawteeth are 23-15. At the top of that division, they are 3 full games ahead of the New York Wideloads, who have a winning record at 20-18. And that's going to bring us to tonight's game. It's game number 30.
Wait, you want to talk about the wild card standings or after the game?
Oh yeah, we do. Let's do wild card standings now. That's right.
Okay.
Okay. So go ahead.
All right. Well, over in the Pioneer Conference, obviously, as the division leaders, the Freebooters, the Outlaws, and the Burners would be in with pass. The wild card contenders right now, the Platypi, with a record of 22-15 and a plus 23 run differential. They have sole possession of that wild card contention. Just behind them, the Wild Pigs at 19-17. They're 2.5 games back.
They are an Explorer Conference. The Sawteeth, Gold Coats, and Beewolves would make the playoffs today. The Overdogs right now have the wild card berth. They actually, I think they have a tied record with the Heaters, right? But their run differential is better. So the Wideloads are half game back. The Sirloins are only 1 game back. Moonstars, Herbisaurs. Yeah, I mean, 3 games out basically has a chance. That's Warblers, Jacks, Water Bullets, Herbisaurs. So a lot of chances.
Right.
And the Beewolves basically, with their run differential, would probably have to win. We have to win the division to make the playoffs.
Yeah, it's going to be very difficult if we don't. Ours is not one of the strongest divisions in our conference. So yeah, the second place team in the trade, you don't figure is going to probably make the wild card. I mean, you can see right there the Sirloins at 19 and 18, so they're only a half game behind us in our division. They're a full game out of the wild card, and at +2, they really,
they're close. All right, tonight's game 37 to 44. It's the 19-17 Beewolves against the 23-13 Outlaws. Beewolves are known as rotation aces at this point in the season. A good contact, a good rotation. The Outlaws are known as contact specialists. Boy, look at the power and contact is high on this team. They're slow. They don't have a lot of speed, so I don't worry about that. But they're solid defense. They got a good rotation and a real strong bullpen. So, yeah, they're going to be tough. We're going to be throwing our best at them, though. Hurley Bender, starting right-hander, the star pitcher, known mostly for his junk, thus the aptly named. He's also very accurate, and he's got more velocity than average. He's got an even record, 3-3 on the season, with a 4.74 ERA and a 1.23 WHIP. So he's looking to go winning record with a big win tonight here at Sakura Hills.
Yes, sir. And backing him up is going to be the locked-in Hanley Dexteras, the superstar second baseman. He's got better than average power. He's got very good ability to connect, very good speed on the base paths. He's hitting .448 with 10 home runs. Sturdy Woodman, the first baseman's also locked in. He's got better than average power, very good ability to connect, and less than average speed on the base paths, but he's hitting .375 with 4 home runs. And then Buster Biggs, the left fielder, with better than average power and ability to connect, and good speed on the base paths. He's hitting .276 with 6 home runs.
All right. Looking at the Outlaws, I'm going to throw their right-hander on the mound, Bottomley Idol. He's known mostly for his velocity. He throws it hard. He's very accurate, too, and he's got some junk. He's got a 2-3 losing record, though, on the season, so he's looking to even things up. He's got a 3.44 ERA and a 1.20 WHIP.
That's right, and backing him up, he's got the locked-in Weaver at first base with very good power and good ability to connect. He has no speed on the base paths, but he's in .279 with 10 home runs. You don't need speed when you hit the ball over the wall.
Yeah.
You literally jog. That's all you have to do. You just have to jog. So you got Dunlap in left field. He's also locked in, and he's got good power. He's got less than average ability to connect, but a little bit better than average speed on the base paths. He's hitting .290 with 9 home runs. And then Reynolds at shortstop with good power, better than average ability to connect, and about average speed on the base paths. He's hitting .255 with 1 home run.
All right, we're going to have to earn it tonight.
Yes, sir.
What did I do? Hit the wrong button here? Oh. All right, here we go. Getting the lineup from the assistant coach. Look like this. Frederick J. Knox is going to be starting things off, batting first and playing at second base as usual. Batting second, Hanley Dexteras, 4th in the league for RBIs, top slugging percentage, and locked in. So if Hanley's going to do it for us tonight. He's going to bat second, batting third, the locked in Sturdy Woodman, who will play first base. Batting fourth, cleanup is going to be the DH, designated hitter. Ruby Green's going to come in today to hit. So she's not a great fielder, so she's using her best skills out there for us. Buster Biggs is going to be out in left field batting 5th. In center field batting 6th, Magic Moore. Right behind him, Billy LePointe in right field, who will bat 7th, batting 8th. Bertha Banks back in the lineup, third base. And then batting 9th, Eliza Peck behind the plate catching there. And Steve Monstour is a little bit tense, so she's in today for that. Hurley Bender will not hit today. He's just going to specialize on his throwing. He throws the 4-finger, the 2-finger, the cut finger, the curveball, and the slider. There's really no pitches he doesn't throw. And here we are in the daytime, Pete. We're at a rare day game here in Sakura Hills.
Yes, sir. Beautiful ballpark.
Yep. Got my California roll right here.
There you go.
Glass of green tea. I'm in the mood.
I was gonna say, dude, you sound like you're right in there.
Now let's conquer.
All right, the Outlaws lineup's going to look like this. Kelly catching, Mayer at second base, Reynolds at short, Weaver at first, Strong in right field, Ray at the designated hitter, Dunlap in left field, Fiddlesticks at third base, and Fernandez in center field. Freddie Knox, Hanley Dexteras, Sturdy Woodman going to face off against Bottomley Idol and his 3.44 ERA as the Outlaws take the field. Beautiful Sakura Hills. It is one of the more beautiful parks Freddie Knox hitting .292 with 4 home runs and 9 RBIs.
All right, first pitch by Idle is in there. Fouled off and this game's underway. Souvenir first baseline, Freddie Knox. Oh, that one makes the outside corner. Idle's got him in the hole 0-2. Oh, and he swings high and away and strikes out to start.
Hurley Bender is the shortstop, locked in and fit. He's a tough out utility player, hitting .448 with 10 home runs, 29 RBIs on the season. 1 out, bases empty. First pitch is inside, ball 1. That's low and away, ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes through Dexteris. That one's inside, ball 3. 3 straight balls to Hurley Dexteris. That crosses the plate for called strike. Strike 1. That catches the outside corner, so the count has gone full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. That one's pounded into left center field. That's out of here. Goodbye. Hurley Dexteris with a home run to left center field. It traveled 423 feet. It's his 11th home run and 30th RBI of the season.
Nice way to get things started. It went about as high as it did far, too. Sturdy Woodman, 375, 4 home runs, 20 RBIs. He's got a tough act to follow. Hits a liner on the ground. Mayer jumps to his right, grab it, and throw it to first for that first. That was a great play by the Outlaws second baseman.
Ruby Green, baseman. She's designated him neutral and fit, hitting .300 on the season with 2 home runs, 4 RBIs. First pitch is in there for called strike. Strike 1. There's a fly ball into left field. Dunlap's going to make the catch for the 3rd out. We're heading into the bottom of the 1st. Beewolves 1, Outlaws nothing. Oakley Kelly, Easton Meyer, and Baleen Reynolds are going to get a first look at Hurley Bender and his 4.74 ERA. Oakley Kelly, the catcher's locked in and fit, favors the inside pitch. He's hitting .322 with 4 home runs, 18 RBIs. First pitch to Kelly is in there for called strike. Strike 1. That one's inside. Ball 1. 1 ball and 1 strike to Kelly. That one's fouled straight back, and now Kelly finds himself behind in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Bases empty in the bottom of the 1st. Swing and a miss. And Hurley Bender gets his first K of the day in the first batter of the day. Easton Mayer, the second baseman, neutral and fit, hitting .219 with 4 home runs, 11 RBIs. First pitch is over the outside corner for called strike. Strike 1. That one's outside, ball 1. 1 ball and 1 strike to Easton Mayer, the Outlaws second baseman. That one falls just out of the bottom of the strike zone for a ball. Ball 2. That's in there for called second strike. And now the count has gone even. 2 balls, 2 strikes with 1 out. Bases empty. That catches the outside corner of the plate for a called 3rd. Mayer didn't like it, but he's going to have to take a seat. Baleen Reynolds, the shortstop's neutral and fit. She's hitting .255 with 1 home run, 22 RBIs. 2 batters up, 2 batters down for Hurley Bender. That one's fouled off into the stands along the first baseline. Strike 1. Swing and a miss, and Baleen Reynolds now is in the hole. No balls and 2 strikes with 2 outs. Bender throwing his 12th pitch. Ooh, she gets enough of that to foul it off behind home plate. So she'll get another pitch. That one's just outside. Ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Baleen Reynolds, the shortstop. There's a roller to Dexteris. He's going to come up on it barehanded, throw to Woodman for the 3rd out. So 3 up and 3 down. We're heading into the top of the 2nd. It's Beewolves 1, Outlaws nothing. Buster Biggs, Magic Moore, Billy LeBoy going to face Bottomley Idle, who threw 12 pitches, racked up 1 strikeout, and gave up 1 hit. Unfortunately, that hit was a home run by Hurley Dexteris. Buster Biggs steps in.
Well, looks like we're going to get some postseason play in this stadium this season. Both of these Oakland teams are first place right now. First pitch misses the ball. And he gets under that one, pops up to center field, waving that off is the center fielder, Fernandez, who pulls it in for that first out.
Magic Moore, the center fielder's neutral and fit, hitting .209 with 2 home runs, 7 RBIs. The first pitch is over the outside corner for called strike. Strike 1. There's a roller That's going to get past everybody into right field for a clean single. Magic Moore with a squeaker through the infield.
Yeah, it wasn't going all that hard. It just threaded the needle right between the first and second baseman. And that brings up Willie LeBoink, who's first at bat today, looking over his shoulder. Idle throws out, does not go. There he goes for second base. Outside, it's a little low and slow, and he makes it in safe. All right, way to steal. Magic Moore now is in scoring position with 1 out. There's the strike. First one in there, 0-2. 1-2. Safety's off. An early swing hits a foul ball on the third base line. Blah. Souvenir. There's a late swing pitch past the mound. Mayer goes to first to throw him out, but he advances Magic Moore to third base. So a single here by Bertha Banks would be a nice thing.
Bertha Banks, the third baseman, she's neutral and fit, hitting .255 with 2 home runs, 12 RBIs. Runner at third base with 2 outs. First pitch is in there for a called strike. Strike 1. There's a single into center field, and the Beewolves will score another run. So it's now 2-0. Bertha Banks standing at first base with 2 outs, and in steps Eliza Peck.
Well, so far good offense and defense by the Beewolves. This is exactly the way they needed to play today. Bertha Banks a little slower than average at first base, probably not going to run. The first pitch is low to Eliza Peck, 0-1 the count. The only Beewolf hitting under 200. That's a looper to Reynolds at shortstop for the out.
All right, so going into the bottom of the second, it's Beewolves 2, Outlaws nothing. Hash Weaver, Aiden Strong, and Ashlyn Ray going to face off against Hurley Bender, who threw 14 pitches and racked up 2 strikeouts.
Hash Weaver locked in at fit, 279, 10 home runs, 27 RBIs. At outfield fading back because they respect what he can do. But it's an infielder on the ground at exteriors who picks it up. 1 pump throws to first. 1 pitch, 1 out. Hurley Bender looking like the star pitcher he is today, Pete. Now it's Aiden Strong's turn, the right fielder for the Outlaws, hitting .262, 11 home runs, 32 RBIs. Clutching the bat a little tight, though, tense. Bender misses that first one outside, 1-0 the count. 1 out, bottom of the second, 2-0 Beewolves. Low fastball, he fouls it off towards his own dugout. We're even at 1 apiece. That makes the outside corner. The infield is going to go guard the lines because of that foul. And now we're 1-2. Fouled into the Beewolves dugout, still 1-2. Bender hoping to put him away on his 20th pitch, winds up, throws it. It's a breaking pitch, and the artful curveball, swing and a miss. And I think this is his 3rd or 4th strikeout today. Ashlyn Ray now. And I would have known because you said at the beginning of the half, Ashlyn Ray, 289, 3 home runs, 12 RBIs. Power hitter. Watches his first one go outside, ball 1. And they'll count to Ray. Right-hand batter's box. And DH for the Outlaws. Watches the first 2 are balls, 2-0. To Ray. Yet to swing the bat. Bender looking for the right signal for Peck. Winds and throws it. Hard liner to first base. Billy LeBack going back to the wall. Jumps up and he can't get it. It gets around him. Ray's going to make second base. I guess it was the timing on the jump. And she's going to shift into second base with a double. For a second, I thought that was going to be out of here. So glad that it landed short of the wall. And then you got Chili Dunlap. Oh, Chili. The locked-in Chili. Power hitter. Fouls that one back to Eliza Peck. The outfield's going to go deep for Dunlap. Fouled back off the wall. Quickly 0-2 with 2 outs. He's known as a whiffer. Bender puts him away on the curveball. Way to get out of it, Bender.
All right, so heading into the top of the third, it's Beewolves 2, Outlaws nothing. Freddie Knox handling it. There's 1-for-1 with a home run, and Sturdy Woodman Edley's at 25 pitches with 1 strikeout, giving up 3 hits. Freddie Knox is tense, but fit. He's 0-for-1 today, hitting .289, 4 home runs, 9 RBIs.
This is his 1 strikeout.
Yup. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Oh,
swing and a miss, strike 2. That one's high, ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Freddie Knox. That one's lifted into right field. The right fielder's on the run.
Yes.
Oh, he missed it. He drops the ball.
Oh.
And Freddie Knox will pull in the first with a single.
Wow, maybe he had some. What?
I thought, yeah, he might get an error on that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's an error. Maybe put some spin on that ball. He got under 98 miles an hour the first pitch by Adel. Oh, late swing on that one. Swing miss, strike 1. 1 apiece. Misses outside corner, 2-1. He's throwing him in there hard, trying to get that run if in case he goes. 2-2 now to Henry Dexteris. This outside ball 3-2 full count. There he goes for the second. It's a swing, the hit and run, but he's had to come back. This fly ball center field. Fernandez is pulling that in for the first out.
One down, Freddie Knox standing at first base, and then steps Sturdy Woodman, the first baseman. He's locked in and fit. 0 for 1 today, though. First pitch to Sturdy Woodman's over the outside corner for a called strike. Oop.
Wow. Wow, Freddie Knox left a day early and just totally caught him off.
1 ball, 1 strike with 1 out to Sturdy Woodman. Allen's outside ball 2. 2-1 now to Sturdy Woodman. There's a shot. That's down. That's down.
All
okay.
Right. All right.
For a minute there, it looked like it was going to get caught. So Freddie Knox kind of held up halfway to third base. And then when they realized it was going down. So runners at first and third now with 1 out.
It is. This is high up in. Ball 1 another count. That one's in for a strike. Safety off now for Ruby Green. 295. 200. Late swing fouls it off to the net. 1-2. There she hits one on the ground to Mayer, who's going to throw to second for 1. Over to first, and they close it out. Oh, the double play.
So we're heading into the bottom of the third. Beewolves 2 runs on 4 hits. Outlaws no runs on 1 hit. Mayto Piddlesticks, Emily Fernandez, and Oakley Kelly going to face Bender, who's thrown 26 pitches. Mayto Piddlesticks, the third baseman's neutral and fit, hitting .282 with 5 home runs, 14 RBIs. First pitch to Piddlestick is in there for called strike. Strike 1. That one's fouled straight back, strike 2, and now Piddlestick has found himself in the hole, 0-2. There's a roller, and Dexteris is going to have to make the play, and he makes the throw to Sturdy Woodman for the first out. 1 down, Amelia Fernandez, the center fielder, steps in. She's hitting .352 with 7 home runs, 26 RBIs. She's neutral and fit. First pitch is in there for called strike. Strike 1. Outside ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike with 1 out. Hurley Bender delivering his 32nd pitch right there for a ball. Ball 2. 2 balls and a strike to Emily Fernandez. I think that's what it is, Emily. There's a roller to Freddie Knox. He'll pick it up, make the throw to Sturdy Woodman for the second out. So 2 up and 2 down, and in steps Oakley Kelly, the catcher. He's 0 for 1 today. He favors the inside pitch. He's hitting .318, 4 home runs, 15 RBIs. Foul that one straight back. Strike 1. Oakley Kelly, the first strikeout victim of Hurley Bender in the first inning. That one's inside, ball 1. He was able to hold off. It looked like he wanted to go for it, but he was able to hold off. 1 ball, 1 strike with 2 outs. Ooh, he fooled him completely. Kelly swings and misses. He's now behind the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes with 2 outs. Base is empty for Kelly. That one's popped up straight back over the backstop into the stands. So 1-2. And there's a roller to Bertha Banks. She's going to get it. It just traveled down the foul line on the fair side. So, but Banks makes the catch and the throw to retire the sides. We're going into the top of the 4th. It's still 2-0. Beewolves, Buster Biggs 0 for 1, Magic Moore 1 for 1, Billy LeBlanc 0 for 1. Edley's at 43 pitches with 1 strikeout. Buster Biggs is 0 for 1 today. First pitch by Edley is outside ball 1. Allen's outside ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes. There's a smash. That's a ground ball up into center field. And Buster Biggs is going to pull in the first with a single. So 1 on with nobody out.
Way to get things started, Buster. Talk about getting things started. Magic Moore 1 for 1 with a single. Faster than average runner at first base. 47th pitch is the liner. That's that double play ball to Meyer. Over for 1, back to 2. That's a replay from the last inning.
Billy LeBlanc, the right fielder's neutral and fit, favors the high pitch. He's 0 for 1 today. 2 outs, nobody on in the top of the 4th. That one's ripped foul along the third baseline, strike 1. That one's inside, ball 1. 1 ball and 1 strike to Billy LeBlanc. That's going to get into left center field. And LeBlanc's going to come around first. He's heading into second, and he's going to make it.
Yeah.
A nice double for Billy LeBlanc.
All right, and no chance for the double play.
Well, there's already 2 outs, so Bertha Banks, I'm sure, will fly out. So
Bertha Banks 1 for 1. I don't know. She can go 2 for 2 with the right hit. There it is, into the gap, thread of the needle in the right field. How dare you say anything bad about Bertha Banks? She stands safely at first base. Runners at the corners with 2 outs.
And in steps Eliza Peck, the catcher. She's 0 for 1 today. Single will get another run for the Beewolves. First pitch is in there for a called strike. Strike 1. It's over the inside corner, strike 2. And now Eliza Peck finds herself in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes. That's a roller. And the shortstop was unable to corral the ball. And so Billy LeBlanc will cross the plate, make it 3-0.
Nice.
Runners at first and second with 2 outs.
Way to go. Eliza Peck coming through. The worst batting average on the team gets an RBI here in the 4th. Beewolves looking good so far. Checks in that first one, but it's outside. It makes outside corner, strike 1, 0 in the count. Late swing off the net, 0-2. He's got him in a hole. Can he strike him out again? Nope, it's a grounder. The shortstop Reynolds picks it up, throws to first, and he catches the ball, ends the side.
Yep, so we're going to head into the bottom of the 4th. Beewolves 3, Outlaws nothing. Easton Meyer 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Baleen Reynolds 0 for 1, and Hash Weaver 0 for 1. Bender at 38 pitches with 4 strikeouts, giving up 1 hit.
Easton Meyer 0 for 1. Good contact hitter, fair power. Right-hand batter's box. Second baseman for the Oakland Outlaws. The locked-in Hurley Bender is getting ready to throw his first pitch today. It's inside corner, check swing, strike 1, 0-1. His 40th pitch coming up next. Gets a signal, winds up, throws it. Low and away, breaking slider, fouled back off the wall. 0-2, he's got Mayer in a hole. A hole that he likes. He's going to pour dirt on it right here. Oh, that one fades up and inside, up near his elbow. Ball 1, 1-2 to count. Oh, low and away, he does not chase. And we've even things up a 2-piece. Look for the right signal. Number 50 nods, winds up, tosses. Jams him up inside, fouls at third base line. 2-2. He's making him throw. He's a good contact hitter. There he goes, inside corner, no swing, strikeout. It's another K for Hurley Bender. And he's coming up against Baleen Reynolds. I think he struck her out before. She's a power hitter. The fans on their feet hoping she could do something offensively for these Outlaws who have seen precious little offense against this Beewolves team. We've been playing great thus far. There's that slider low and away. Strike 1, 0 in the count. That one drifts high and inside, misses, ball 1, even up 1 apiece. Baleen Reynolds looking for her second home run of the season. Swing and a miss on that one. She wanted that home run. So it was a home run swing, but she misses 1-2. Curveball outside, fouls it back off the wall. Still 1-2 to count. 1 out. Swing and a miss at a low strike ball. And Hurley Bender in the office doing business. And that's Hash Weaver's turn to go down now. He's 0 for 1 on the day. Outfield fading deep. Fans still cheering. He's a big power hitter with good contact. If anyone could put one on the board, it's Hash Weaver. Bender knows it. So he looks for the right pitch. Goes up and outside, but it misses, ball 1, 1 on the count. Fans quiet down a little bit. That curveball hits low in the dirt. Misses as well. 2-0 the count to Weaver. Bender waiting for the right call. Gets it, winds up, throws. Jams up and inside, foul ball toward the Beewolves dugout. 2-1. Pops that low and away fastball out to right center field. Magic Moore comes over, grabs it in the shadows to end the side.
All right, so we're heading into the top 5th. Beewolves 3, Outlaws nothing. 2 with a home run. Sturdy Woodman 1 for 2, and Ruby Green 0 for 2. Edley's at 57 pitches with a strikeout and giving up 8 hits. Dexter's the shortstop's locked in and fit. He's a tough out utility player, 1 for 2 with a home run and an RBI. First pitch is in there for called strike. Strike 1. There's a shot that's going to get into center field on the ground. So Hanley Dexter's with a leadoff single, 1 on with nobody out.
Kind of surprised he was going right at Hanley like a rookie or something. He threw two balls right down the plate. Big mistake. And now you got Sturdy Woodman at Goes over to first to get Hanley in the dirt. He gets back in time. Sturdy looking good today, locked in. Great contact hitter. Makes great contact. That one's going off the wall. Even Sturdy. Oh, Sturdy stopped at first, but Hanley kept going. All the way from first, he scores. Well, it should have been a double, but at least they got the point for it.
Yes, sir. So still one on with no outs, and Ruby Green stepping in. She's 0 for 2 today. Sturdy Woodman does not have a lot of speed at first base. First pitch is high, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. That's in there for a strike. It evens the count at 1-1.
Oh.
That's ripped but foul along the first baseline. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Ruby Green, the designated hitter.
Ooh.
That catches the outside corner for called strike 3. The second strikeout for Edley.
Yep. Buster Biggs 1 for 2 with a single on the day. And the doodle on the day, I think it was. Pops one up in the left field. That's deep.
Drop. No, it's going to hang out.
It goes. It goes.
It's over. It's over.
Yeah. The runner had to hold up, and he's going to get to, so it's a double. Nice one there, but Sturdy Woodman has to hold up at third because he's not all that fast.
What is happening with the outfield of the Outlaws?
Yeah.
Magic for the center fielder's neutral and fit 1 for 2 with a single. Runners at second and third with only 1 out.
Oh, no.
There's
No,
a
go back.
bunt.
Oh.
No.
Oh, the double play. Now they got 2 rundowns. Oh.
Yep. Jesus Christ. Just let him be out. Don't try to outrun it. Okay, so they score 1 run. They should have scored a lot more, but that was poor base running. But the Beewolves are up 4-0. Aiden Strong 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Aiden Strong is rattled but fit. He's known as an RBI man, but he's 0 for 1 today, hitting .261. Aiden Strong, the right fielder, rattled. Maybe why he missed that ball. And well, he's right field, so this is left field. First pitch is in there for a called strike. Strike 1. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. And very quickly, Aiden Strong is in the hole. 0-2. No outs, nobody on in the bottom of the 5th. Oh, that just fell out the bottom of the strike zone for a called ball. Ball 1. That one's outside. Ball 2. The count is evened up now, 2-2. Swing and a miss, and Aiden Strong goes down on strikes. 1 down in the bottom of the 6th, and in steps Ashlyn Ray, the first baseman. She's 1 for 1 with a double. The bottom of the 5th. I'm sorry, I keep saying 6th. The bottom of the 5th. There's a roller to Sturdy Woodman. He's going to pick it up and flip it to Hurley Bender, who is standing at first base already. So 2 outs, and then steps Chili Dunlop, the left fielder. He's neutral and fit, known as a whiffer stealer. A whiffer stealer. First pitch is high, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Dunlap struck out his first time up. That's fouled off behind home plate. So 1 ball, 1 strike with 2 outs. That's inside ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. That one's low, ball 3. Now Chili Dunlop in the driver's seat. 3 balls, 1 strike with 2 outs. That's in there for called strike. Count has gone full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Dunlop known as a whiffer. And there it is. He goes down on strikes. 3 up, 3 down. We're going into the top of the 6th. Beewolves 4, Outlaws nothing. Billy LeBoink 1 for 2 with a double. Bertha Banks 2 for 2. Eliza Peck 1 for 2. Idley is at 66 pitches with 2 strikeouts, giving up 12 hits. His ERA is at 3.75. Billy LeBoink favors the high pitch. He's 1 for 2 with a double today.
Boy, feeling good right now, people. I don't want to relax too much because these guys can always come back. First pitch misses outside to LeBoink. 1-0 the count. That one's in there for a strike, and we're going to want to be safety off now for Billy. That one's inside. He jams it, hits it past the second baseman into center field. That's going to be a clean single for Billy LeBoink. Beewolves keep starting things off now with good offense before getting all the outs. Instead of going 2 outs and then ended up, with somebody on.
Yes, sir. Bertha Banks steps in. She's neutral and fit. Billy LeBoink does not have a lot of speed, not a threat to steal. Oh, he's going to stay at first. Again, does not have a lot of speed. First pitch is high, ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes to Bertha Banks. That's over the outside corner for a called strike. 2-1 now. There's lifted into center field, and that's going to be caught. caught at the wall by Fernandez, the center fielder. Billy LeBoink has to get back to first.
She just got under just a little bit. She made square on that. It was out.
Yes, that's very true. She gave it a good ride.
Eliza Peck 1 for 2 with only 1 out. Oh, that one made the high inside corner strike. Oh, yeah, I don't know about that call, but hey, it is what it is. Now misses low. Ball 1, even 1 apiece. 76th pitch. Oh, Eliza Peck balked at that changeup. Fouls that one back off the net. She's in a hole 1 and 2. Reaches out, hits a grounder. That's going to be the double play ball. Reynolds over to second, back to first. This is the third double play they've turned on us today.
Yep. So we're heading into the bottom of the 6th. It's Beewolves 4, Outlaws nothing. Mato Piddlesticks 0 for 1. Emily Fernandez 0 for 1. And Oakley Kelly 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Bender at 65 pitches with 6, I think it's 6 strikeouts. Or was it 8?
Who knows? Mateo Piddlestick. Mostly good contact hitter. Also fair power. Right-hand batter's box. The third baseman for the Oakland Outlaws. Reaches out to foul that one back off the wall. Fastball. It's that cut finger outside. 0-1 the count to Piddlestick. Slider makes it inside corner. Strike 1. Check swing 0-2. Bender trying to put him away. Jams him inside. That's going toward the foul line. Oh, Sturdy jumps up, but it goes about the second row back. Souvenir, first base line. 0-2 fans on their feet. Curveball out to left field. Buster Biggs runs over and makes that grab. 1 down. It's Emily Fernandez's turn. 0 for 1. Center field, left-hand batter's box. Chewing gum for the Outlaws. She's hitting for the Outlaws. She's chewing gum for herself. First pitch, high and inside. Nice slider in there. Strike 1. Quiets the fans down a bit. Oh, he gets the low end of the strikes on there 0-2. He's got her in a hole. Hurley Bender looking great today. Oh, up near the hands, misses ball 1. 1-2 count to Emily Fernandez. She's got 7 home runs. Oh, high and away, and it's strike 3. Oh, he's running it, Pete. He's running a racket from the mound. I can't touch Hurley today. It's Oakley Kelly's turn, 0 for 2. Oakley likes his pitches inside. We'll see if Hurley delivers him there or if he goes somewhere else. Eliza Peck gives him a signal he likes. He winds up, he throws it. Curveball drops right in there for strike 0 on the count. Safety off now to Oakley Kelly. Good contact hitter. Reaches down, hits that one foul, third base line, 0-2. Bender in command, gets another strike, inside corner, no swing. Wow, Hurley Bender.
Yep, so we're going to head into the top of the 7th. Beewolves 4 runs on 13 hits. The Outlaws no runs on 1 hit with an error. Freddie Knox. Sturdy Woodman 2 for 3. Freddie Knox is 10th split fit. He's 0 for 3 today.
All right, smart hitting here, Fred.
Oh. First pitch to Freddie Knox.
Oh,
popped up into left field. Left fielder's under it, waiting for it. Makes the catch. Dunlop makes the catch in left field for the first out.
Yeah, I think I'm picking up what you're putting down. Probably should have put Ham Slamison. Here's Dexter's, takes the first pitch high, ball 1. Another count. That one makes the outside corner strike 1, safety off 1 apiece. He's coming rapid fire, 1-2. 83rd pitch from Idle coming right now. Let's see where he goes with it. Low, Hanley Dexter isn't going to chase, 2 apiece. Oh,
should have chased that one.
Should have chased that one. Second strikeout for Idle. I guess Hanley Dexter, that's a big strikeout.
Looked like it was going to be low. Sturdy Woodman 2 for 3 with 2 singles and an RBI. Yeah, it looked like it was going to be low. First pitch is in there for called strike. Strike 1. There's a shot. Oh, and it's just past the first baseman and the right fielder. And Sturdy Woodman's going to pull into second base with a double.
Way to go,
a
Sturdy.
2-out double. Wow. Yeah, defensively, these Outlaws are not very good.
No, but that ball had a vapor trail on it.
It did.
Ruby Green, our DH, hitting 0 for 3. She's got to go 1 for 4 at least. She's DH. First pitch misses high and inside, ball 1. Should be nice to get that 5th run here right over his shoulder into center field. Fernandez picks it up, but Woodman's going to have to stop because he does not have the speed to grab home plate. Runners in the corners.
With 2 outs and in steps Buster Biggs, the left fielder. He's neutral and fit. 2 for 3 with a double and a single. Bottomly idle is going to be, that's going to be the end of his day. The starting pitcher will take a seat, and in will come Maximilian Garcia, the A-ranked relief pitcher. He's got a 5.17 ERA, a 1.56 whip, 30 strikeouts. He's tense but fit. He's got about average velocity. He's got good junk, better than average junk and accuracy, and he's not fully rested. But because he's tense, he's not performing up to his season standards. He's got a 4-seam fastball, a 2-seam fastball, a slider, a curveball, and a changeup. So with runners at first and third and 2 outs in top of the 7th, Garcia faces off against Buster Briggs. The first pitch is in there for a called strike. Second pitch is too high, ball 1. 1 ball and 1 strike. That's in there for a called strike. 1 and 2 now to Buster Briggs, the Beewolf left fielder. Single scores another run here. That one's inside. The count is evened up. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That one's high, ball 3. Full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
No.
That's lifted into center field. The center fielder is there calling everybody off, and Fernandez will make the catch for the 3rd out. So we go into the bottom of the 7th. Beewolves still leading 4-0. Easton Meyer 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Baleen Reynolds 0 for 2 with a strikeout. And Hash Weaver 0 for 2. Going to face Hurley Bender, throwing 76 pitches with 10 strikeouts, Tom. Giving up 1 hit. Easton Meyer's tense but fit. He's 0 for 2 today. Bender on fire right now and fit. That first pitch is in there for a called strike. Strike 1. Allen's outside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Easton Myers, the Outlaws second baseman. Allen's fouled straight back, and now Meyer finds himself behind in the count 1 and 2. That's fouled off as well. 1 ball, 2 strikes, no outs, bases empty in the bottom of 7. That's fouled off as well. Meyer making Bender throw some pitches here. Bender up to 81, about to throw his 82nd pitch. There's a rocket. Unfortunately, it's going to get foul just to the right, just to the foul side in right field. There's another one. A roller foul along the first base line. 1 ball, 2 strikes. There's a shot. That's going to get into center field for a clean single. Magic Moore will get it in quickly. And mojo comes down a little bit on Bender. And Easton Meyer standing at first base with no outs. And in steps Baleen Reynolds, who's tense but fit. He's 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts today. Allen's ripped foul along the third base side. No balls, 1 strike. Myers does not have a lot of speed at first base, so not a threat to steal. That pitch was in there for called second strike, and now Reynolds is in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes with no outs. There's a fly ball into center field. That looks like that's out of here. And Bender stayed a little too late at the party. So Baleen Reynolds with a 423-foot home run. That's her 2nd home run and 24th RBI of the season, and it's 4-2. And in steps Hash Weaver, the first baseman. He's locked in and fit 0 for 2 today. First pitch to Weaver's in there for called strike. Strike 1. Allen's outside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Bender now neutral and fit. Allen's inside, ball 2. 2 balls and a strike to Hash Weaver, the first. There's a shot. That's going to get into left field, and Buster Briggs will get it in quickly and hold Hash Weaver to single. 1 on with no outs, and in steps Aiden Strong. He's rattled but fit. Known as an RBI man, though. Strong hitting 259. Pitch to Strong is in there for a called strike. Strike 1. That one's inside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to Aiden Strong. That's in there for called second strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes with a runner at first base. Swing and a miss, and Aiden Strong goes down on strikes. 1 out now with a runner at first base, and in steps Ashlyn Ray. Ashlyn Ray's neutral and fit. 1 for 2 with a double today. First pitch is in there for strike one. Bender throwing his 98th pitch here. That one's low. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, runner at first base. Ashlyn Ray fouls that one off along the third baseline. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ray, the designated. That gets to the outside corner for a call, 3rd strike. And now Ashlyn Ray takes the seat. 2 outs now, and in steps Chili Dunlap. He's neutral and fit. 0 for 2 today. I believe he struck out both times. He's known as a whiffer. There's a shot to Bertha Banks. She's going to pick it up, make the long throw to Sturdy Woodman for the 3rd out. So the Outlaws pick up 2 in the bottom of the 7th. 4-2 Beewolves. We're going to go into the top of the 8th. Magic Moore, Billy LeBlanc, and Bertha Banks. Magic Moore 2 for 3. Billy LeBlanc 2 for 3 with a double, and Bertha Banks 2 for 3. Garcia pitching. Magic Moore's neutral and fit. He's 2 for 3 with 2 singles.
All right, come on, Magic. Keep this thing going. We need to get more runs in case they make another one. First one's in for a strike on the count.
Oh,
that one's popped up. Souvenir behind home plate. 0-2. He's got him in a holdup. One's a little bit low. Good eye. There. 1-2 the count. The 10th. Maximilian Garcia off the wall. Still 1-2. Fouls that one back. Almost the same spot. Still 1-2. Little liner on the ground. Weaver picks that up. Is going to toss over to Garcia for the 1st out.
1 down, and in steps Billy LeBlanc. He favors the high pitch. He's neutral and fit. 2 for 3 with a double and a single. Come on, Billy. There's a smash fly line drive out to left field, and Dunlop's there to make the catch for two quick outs, and in steps Bertha Banks.
Bertha Banks 2 for 3 on the day. 265, 2 homers. Good day for Bertha Banks so far. That one bends back in, makes it for a strike, and 1 the count. Garcia looking good. Checks on that one. Good way to pull it back, Bertha. 1-1 the count. That one's in the wheelhouse. That's in the center field. It's going to be a late hit, but it's going to be good. Bertha Banks stand-up double. Way to go, Bertha. What a day she's having.
Yes, sir. So runner at second base with 2 outs, and in steps Eliza Peck. She's 1 for 3. She's tense. A single and an RBI, 2 outs. And the first pitch to Eliza Peck and Reynolds is to shortstop Reynolds, who picks it up, makes the throw to first for the 3rd out. So we're going to head into the bottom of the 8th. It's still Beewolves 4, Outlaws 2. Sticks 0 for 2. Emily Fernandez 0 for 2 with a strikeout, and Oakley Kelly 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. Bender at 101 pitches with 12 strikeouts.
12 strikeouts. But he's probably going to have a seat here. Mado Pill sticks 0 for 2. Yeah, the skipper's looking over to Bender. He's going to wave him in, give him the towel. It's been a great performance by Hurley Bender here. He gave up that 1-2 home run, but other than that, he was quite the man. Benson Rushmore's going to come in. We haven't seen him in a while, but he's always been solid for the Beewolves this season. Number 44, the right-hander, has got 3.74 ERA, a 1.38 whip, and 22 strikeouts on the season. He's known mostly for his velocity, but he's also got good junk. He's working on his accuracy. He's fully rested. He throws a 4-finger, 2-finger, the slider, and the curveball. And he's cool and collected, and he's looking at Mateo Piddlestick, and he's putting balls past him, but the first one misses low and away. Ball 1-1 on the count. Number 44 looks for a signal, winds up, throws. Check swing inside corner, strike 1. He's got his first strike in there now. He can work with that, build off it. 1-1 the count. Oh, nice breaking pitch low and inside, 1-2. Now he's in a good position. Let's see if he makes him chase something. Piddlestick contact hitter. Hard liner, foul, third base line. Souvenir, first row. Still 1-2. Fans like that. They're on their feet now. They want to see more. Swinging to a strike 3, but they got more of something else. And Benson Rushmore quiets him. It's his mound, he says. It's his ball. Fernandez, A- rank 0 for 2. The fans on their feet hoping she could do it. A little tense recently. Benson Rushmore took 5 pitches to get out of that first batter. If they can get 5 for each batter, that's a pretty good pace. High and inside, strike 1, 0-1 the count. Fans didn't like that call. Rushmore did. Winds up, throws a second pitch. Breaking pitch low on the ground. Sturdy Woodman's going to pick that up and walk it down himself. For good pace, good defense here continuing for the Beewolves. Good timing for the pitching change. And it's the 0 for 3 Oakley Kelly. Good contact hitter. Not a whole ton of power. He's looking to get on for the first time today. Breaking pitch makes it in there. High side. 0 on the count. Pressure up now on the bottom of the 8th. Outlaws got to do something if they want to stay in the swing and a miss on a nice split finger outside. 0-2. Benson Rushmore looking good. His 10th pitch coming right here. Oh, up near the hands, misses. Ball 1. 1-2 the count to Oakley Kelly. Low and inside, fouls that one back off the wall. Still 1-2. His 12th pitch. Oh, he reached up, barely got that last second. Bulls dugout. He wants to get out in under 15. There's a little roller to Bertha Banks, who picks it up on her way to first, whips it, gets the third side. Beewolves 1 inning away, Pete.
Yes, sir. So we're heading into the top of the 9th. Beewolves 4 runs, 16 hits. Outlaws 2 runs, 4 hits. Freddie Knox 0 for 4 with a strikeout. Hannah Dexter been 3 for 4. Freddie Knox 10th, but Fiddy's 0 for 4 today, hitting .282 with 4 home runs, 9 RBIs.
Yeah.
He's going to take a freaking seat.
Yeah, not Freddie Knox's best season. In fact, his worst season. And he's going to sit in, they're going to bring in Ham Slamus, who gets on base 1 out of every 3 times. He's got 330 home runs. He'd like to get 3 today. 4 RBIs, mostly a power hitter, about average power. Just under average contact and okay speed. Pressure's up here as top of the 9th. Beewolves hoping to add to that lead, get some cushion. Oh, it's the right pitch, but he swings just a little early. Smashes it foul, first base line, 0-1 the count. That one he fouls back off the wall, 0-2. He's in a tough spot now. Oop, up near the hands, no one swings it. That's ball, 1-2 the count. Oh, floater inside, and he K's him. And look at the look on his face. He was happy to drop Slammy.
Hanley Dexter's the shortstop, tough out utility player. I didn't see what he was. 1 out, nobody on. First pitch to Dexter's is low, ball 1. That one's low, ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes to Dexter's. That's, just catches the bottom of that strike zone. 2-1 now. That one's high, 3-1. That's inside, ball 4. So the highs of a strikeout and the lows of fucking somebody. Sturdy Woodman 3 for 4, a double, 2 singles, and an RBI.
Number 37.
Maximilian. There you go. Go ahead.
Oh, Maximilian Garcia is going to grab some bench, and they're going to bring in the B-minus ranked relief pitcher Caleb Murphy, number 37 for the Outlaws. Caleb Murphy's got a 4.15 ERA, a 1.71 WHIP, and 22 strikeouts. He's locked in. He's about an average pitcher, but he's throwing a little bit. He's got putting a little bit more curve on it, a little more accuracy now that he's locked in. He's not well rested. He's pitched recently. He's known as a K-man. He throws a 4-finger slider, the curveball, and a changeup, and I think they're bringing him in because there's not much time left in this game. He's kind of acting as a closer. He throws to first to try and get Hanley Dexter's. No go. Fouls up with the ball low and inside. Ball 1 with the count. Goes back to first again. Dex not looking to run to second right now and waste things. Still 1-0. That one's inside. It's a hard liner. That's the 4th double play of this game.
They all hit by the same guy. So we're going into the bottom of the 9th. It's 4-2 Beewolves. Easton Meyer 1 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. Bailey and Reynolds 1 for 3, a home run and a strikeout. Hash Weaver 1 for 3. Rushmore threw 13 pitches and got 1 strikeout. Easton Myers, the second baseman's neutral and fit. He's 1 for 3 with a single. Ow. Now at second base, Ham Slamus. First pitch. Hit foul along the third baseline, strike 1. That one's inside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to Easton Meyer, the Outlaw second baseman. That one's low, ball 2. 2 balls and a strike now. Benson Rushmore delivers his 17th pitch. Fouled straight back. 2 balls, 2 strikes, no outs, nobody on in the bottom of the 9th. That one's popped up into right field. Billy LeBoink is on his horse. He gets under it, makes the catch for the first out. 1 down, and in steps Bailey and Reynolds, the shortstop. She's neutral and fit. 1 for 3 with a home run and 2 RBIs. Beewolves holding on to a 2-run lead here in the bottom of the 9th. 1 out, nobody on. There's a roller to Slamus. He's going to pick that one up. Double pump, make the throw to his friend Sturdy Woodman for the second out. 2 down, and in steps Hash Weaver, the first baseman. He's locked in and fit. 1 for 3 with a single. The Outlaws' hopes for the day rest on Hash Weaver. Rushmore delivers. First pitch is inside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes now. That's fouled off along the third baseline. 1 ball, 1 strike. Rushmore throwing his 22nd pitch. And that's ripped foul into the stands along the left field side. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Hash Weaver behind in the count, and he pushes that one foul along the first base line. 1-2. That's foul along the first base line. Nobody's going to be able to make a play on that, so he'll get another pitch. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Oh. There's a shot. That's going to get into center field for a clean single, and Hash Weaver standing at first base with 2 outs in the bottom of the 9th. And Aiden Strong, he's rattled but fit. He's 0 for 3. He's known as an RBI man. But I think he struck out 3 times today. And they're going to sit Benson Rushmore and bring in Macy York. Macy York with a 1.62 ERA, a 0.78 whip, 13 strikeouts. She's neutral and fit. She's got a little bit better than average velocity. She's got less than average junk and about average, a little bit better than average accuracy. She's fully rested. She's got a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and a curveball. She'll be pitching against Aiden Strong, who represents the game-tying run. The first pitch is in there for a called strike, strike 1. That's hit foul along the third baseline, and now Strong is in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner at first base, swing and a miss. Oh, no, and he went the wrong way.
Wow.
Luckily, yeah. I guess it was a drop third strike, and instead of the catcher going to first, he went to second.
That drop third strike always seems to catch the catcher off guard.
What?
The drop third strike always seems to catch our catcher off guard.
Well, it does, because you don't expect it. I mean, he swings and misses, and you think, well, that's it. Third strike, you're out.
Right.
And then all of a sudden he starts running to first. You're like, what's going on?
Where are you going, buddy?
Yeah. But luckily, the runner on first base didn't have any speed, so the catcher throwing to second was able to still retire the sides.
Yes. Wow.
In a rather unorthodox way. At least it worked.
Beewolves win a big game against another first-place team, a team that should have beat them. They brought everything they needed today, and they got the scoring started early. They got 1 run in the first, 1 run in the second. They took a break in the third, came back in the fourth, continued it back a pace. 1 in the fourth, 1 in the fifth, and then things stalled out for the rest of the game. Luckily, they only gave up 2 in the seventh. It was a 2-home run that Bender threw. Unfortunately, a low point. He faded a little bit in the seventh there after an otherwise great performance. They make the wise choice and go to Benson Rushmore in the 8th and in the 9th and hold them off the board. The Beewolves get 4 runs off of 16 hits, while they hold the Outlaws to only 2 runs off of 5, and the Outlaws pick up an error as well.
Yep.
Freddie Knox comes in and just watches the game. He goes 0 for 4, fans on 1. Ham Slamus comes in to sub. He goes 0 for 1 as well, gets with a strikeout. So not the offense from Ham that we would expect. Dex, as usual, goes 2 for 4, crosses the plate twice, gets a home run, RBI, gets walked, gets a strikeout. He did a little everything. Sturdy Woodman 3 for 5. Great day for Sturdy. Gets an RBI himself. Ruber Green only 1 for 4 for DH. It's not a great performance. She strikes out once as well. Bertha Biggs has a good day. Good to see that. That seems to be like the old Bertha we knew, 2 for 4.
Buster Biggs.
I'm sorry, Buster Biggs.
Bertha Biggs.
Bertha Biggs is down. Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, well, good day for Buster Biggs.
Yeah.
Magic Moore also has a good day. 2 for 4, crosses the plate once. Billy LeBlanc, 2 for 4, with 1 run. Now Bertha Banks has an even better day than us. She goes 3 for 4. That's better than her average. So it's good to see
with
her.
An RBI.
Yeah, good to see her turn things around. She gets an RBI as well. Then Eliza Peck, 1 for 4, but that 1 is also an RBI. So a timely hit there by Eliza.
Yep, and then over there's a lot of zeros for the Outlaws. Kelly goes 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts. Mayer goes 1 for 4 with 2 strikeouts, but he did score a run. Baleen Reynolds, again, 1 for 4, that one being a big one. It was a home run, 2-run home run. She scored a run, and so did Meyer. She picks up 2 RBIs, but she also struck out once. Hash Weaver goes 2 for 4. Aiden Strong, 0 for 4 with 4 Ks, including that drop third strike in the bottom of the ninth. So 0 for 4 with 4 strikeouts. Ray goes 1 for 3 with a strikeout. Dunlap 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. Fiddlesticks 0 for 3 with a strikeout, and then Fernandez 0 for 3 with a strikeout. So,
well, this swing, the missed one where Eliza Peck was just showing off. She's like, I'm not going to first, man. I'm getting this guy out at second.
That's right.
that's how Eliza Peck rolls.
That's been my hook this year. And finally, somebody earned a save.
Yeah.
We haven't had a save.
Yeah, I know. And of course, the poor Benson Rushmore, he probably could have had it. Hurley Bender comes in, gets the win. He throws 7 innings. He was at 4 hits, only 2 earned runs, gets a dozen strikeouts, gives up 1 home run. His ERA is at a 4.52 now. He's got a winning record now. Toward the end of the season, he's 4-3. Benson Rushmore comes in. He plays well. It goes in 1 2/3 inning. Gives up only 1 hit. Gets 1 K. His ERA is at a 3.47. He's 3-0-1 in the season. He could have been 3-0-2. But Macy York comes in. They needed the closer to clamp down to make sure the Outlaws didn't tie it up. She goes 1/3 of an inning, gets a K on the very last batter, strikes him out. Her ERA is a 1.59. She's now 1-1-5.
Yes, sir. And then Edel over there for the Outlaws, he'll take the loss. He pitched 6 2/3 innings, gave up 15 hits, 4 earned runs. He racked up 3 strikeouts, gave up a home run. His ERA is at a 3.65, and his record will fall to 2 wins and 4 losses. Garcia came in, pitched 1 2/3 innings, gave up a hit, a walk, a strikeout. His ERA is at 4.91, and his record will remain no wins and 2 losses. And then Murphy, the relief pitcher, came in. He pitched 2/3 of an inning. Didn't have any stats. No hits, no earned runs, no walks, no strikeouts, no home runs. He leaves with a 4.06 ERA and a record of 4 wins and 1 loss. 3 stars of the game. It's nice to see Beewolves back on that board. The 3 stars of the game. The first star, Hurley Bender, the starting pitcher, went 7 innings, gave up 4 hits, 2 earned runs, and 12 Ks.
Wow, what a day for the star. 2 stars, both our star players up there. Second star of the game. I'm wearing his jersey, literally wearing his jersey. The shortstop, number 2, Hanley Dexteris, goes 2 for 4, gets a timely home run, an RBI, scores 2 runs.
And then the third start of the game, and it's nice to see her up there, Bertha Banks, the third baseman, good old number 16, went 3 for 4 with a double and an RBI. So way to go, Bertha.
Yeah, especially since her name was, being tossed around for possibly someone to let go.
Tommy G winds up with 10 hits, 1 home run, 3 RBIs, 1 stolen base, 7 strikeouts, and a contribution of 58%. Pete J had 6 hits, 1 RBI, 1 stolen base, and 7 strikeouts for a contribution of 42%.
Post-game show. Well, we won't be back here again during the regular season. The only time we come back here is if we see postseason ball on this. But the Beewolves get a much-needed win there before going home. Now we're gonna go back home and play 2 straight against the Water Bullets. Our rivals in
our division. So
yeah, we got 4 more rivalry games, 2 straight here against the Water Bullets. That's going to be big to keep atop the trade division. And then we also later on have the Sirloins. We end things up against the Nemesis. Should be a cakewalk, but you don't want to walk into that one, thinking you're gonna win it for sure. Looking at some news after the game here. There's some news. Actually, quite a bit of news. For our team, we got a player development availability stimulants for Ruby Green, who maybe could use them. She would add 3 to her contact, or 8, or maybe 8%, 20% chance of getting 8 to her contact, and 4 or 12 to fielding. It would cost us $1.1 million. No, we don't have that right now.
That's true. And then Kent Ratherswell has lowered his asking salary in $5.9 million. The C plus 34-year-old starting or / relief pitcher will be happy to take 5.6. So he dropped his salary requirements by $300,000, Tom.
He did. Another salary drop, Hammerlong Ballo. The A- ranked right fielder, 41-year-old right fielder, was asking 10.9. He's now asking 10.6. So I would imagine we see him get signed for the playoffs.
You keep saying that, and he's still...
Yeah.
Dean Fail offered a hot corners offended. Oh my God, I can't even read. Dean Fail offended a Hot Corners coach and was replaced by Typhoon Mahoney. Dean Fail was a B-ranked 27-year-old first baseman with about average power, excellent connectivity, very good speed on the base paths. He's got less than average fielding and about average arm. They're going to bring in Typhoon Mahoney, who's a C-ranked 29-year-old left fielder. She's got no power, about average ability to connect, a good speed on the base paths, but she struggles in the field in both fielding and her arm. Fail was making $7,100,000 on the season. Mahoney's going to be happy to finish the season with a $1,700,000.
Yeah, it's a money saver there. Larry Cunningham, the 26-year-old starter/reliever, has lowered his asking salary from $6.5 down to $6.3.
Player development available. Red Meat Diet. A new training opportunity is available for Steve Monstour. The 25-year-old catcher, for a mere $684,000, can lose 1 on his ability to connect. He can lose 2 on his speed, but he can gain a possible 8 or a 25% chance of gaining 16 on his arm. He's also got a 3% chance to gain whiffer. He could be a whiffer.
Yeah. Normally, like you said, I don't like those downgrades, but 8 or 16 to his arm
for a catcher. I mean, that might be pretty good.
He told
if he loses 1 on connectivity and 2 on speed, it's not a big deal. But if he picks up whiffer, that's going to be a problem.
Well, there's a 97% chance he doesn't, but Hito Moonshada has lowered his asking salary from 18.8 down to 18.3. The A-ranked 34-year-old first baseman. I would be shocked if Hito doesn't find out. Well, he's still at $18 million. I'll have to see.
Yeah, and that's the thing is, any team now that's it looks like they're heading to the playoffs. That's kind of a massive upheaval to have to shed enough players to pick up Hito Moonshada or a Grunt Manley. Grunt Manley has lowered his asking salary. The 28-year-old first baseman, third baseman, A-ranked first baseman, third baseman, was asking $25 million, but he's lowered his asking salary to $23,700,000. And again, if you're going to the playoffs with your team, do you really want to get rid of them to try and pick him up? The best you can do is a losing team who's shedding salary.
Yeah, maybe the Nemesis could pick him up. I don't know.
Yeah.
Or the Hot Corners. Bull Hackett, the 33-year-old relief pitcher, has dropped his C-plus rank, dropped his previous salary requirements from $6.3 down to cool $6 million. Yeah, and so again, this brings you to the schedule here. We've just got next one's game 38. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more games to go in the season, Pete. 2 at home in Red Rock against the Waterbullets. So we hit the road, go out to St. Louis, play one against the Hot Corners. We should win that one. We should win the next 3. The Buzzards, then we're at home against the Buzzards. I'm not sure how that would go. We got another home game against the Platypi. That'll be a tough game. And then the Sirloins would be a tough game as well in St. Louis. Yeah, so.
And the Nemesis, even though they're pretty much out of it, they are playing tough lately.
Oh yeah. Oh okay.
I think they've been on kind of a hot streak a little bit here, but like I say, I think they're so far out of it. It's not. They can play spoiler, I guess, is what I'm trying to get at. They can play spoiler if you're not careful.
Yeah. Well, I'm careful. So. All right. Well, we will then leave here, catch a flight back to Phoenix, and we'll be there for another week. We'll be hosting the Water Bullets. So, wish us luck on what?
Tommy G. I'm looking at the current season league leaders. Number 1 is Frangipani. Number 2 is Hanley Dexteris.
Wow.
Number 6 is Hurley Bender.
Wow, yeah.
3 of our 9-man starting rotation are
tops in the league.
Yeah. And we struggle to win games. I don't understand.
Well, but I mean, to sort of go to our credit, we look at it, we lost a lot of games. Where did we start? We started losing again. Looks like we lost a lot there. Yeah, we beat the Overdogs 12-3. Then we lost the Sawteeth, the Freedom, the Blowfish, the Grapplers, the Herbisaurs. beat the Gold Coast, we lost the Wild Pigs, and so it's like we lost so many games, but we must have won so many just before that because we're still in first place, you know.
Yeah.
So there you go. All right. Anyway, like I said, we'll go back to Phoenix. We will catch you there for 2 against the Water Bulls. Tune in to see those. Until then, this is Tommy G.
And this is Pete J. And we're saying, get out of here.